Welcome to Review Racer YouTube channel.
A CPU cooler is an important part of a custom PC build. If you want to get more out of your processor, you'll need a good quality aftermarket cooler for that purpose. Basic coolers aren't good enough to handle the huge amount of heat generated as a result of overclocking. At this point, you need an aftermarket CPU cooler that does fit your budget and keeps your processor temperatures down. However, the cost of cooling the processor is a different price. The quality of aftermarket CPU coolers depends on your budget. However, there are many top-rated CPU coolers under $50 from brands like Noctua, Cooler Master, Arctic, and Corsair, so they're great for gaming PCs. 1. Arctic Freezer 34 Esports Duo. The Arctic Freezer 34 is one of the most recommended CPU coolers for anyone on a tight budget. If you are looking for a high-end heatsink for your gaming PC, this is your best choice. It has dual fan technology that promotes excellent airflow. 4 copper pipes and a thermal coating are provided to ensure more heat transfer. It comes with a ruggedly designed heatsink to manage heat more efficiently. 2 fans are included in the front and rear to promote high static pressure for better cooling. Also, the fan is quiet under normal workload, but a bit noisy when giving full throttle. When the CPU reaches its ideal temperature, the automatic fan will stop spinning. This CPU cooler fits most PC cases on the market. However, a 157mm tall CPU cooler can be quite difficult to fit into an SFF case. This cooler will soon be on your shopping list in terms of cooling performance and low noise level. We are faced with the best value coolers and very stylish designs at relatively affordable prices of under $50. 2. Cooler Master Hyper 212 EVO V2. One of the most popular and affordable CPU coolers is the Cooler Master Hyper 212 EVO. Both AMD and Intel CPU sockets are supported on the cooler. With the AM4 bracket, RRACCYAM4BR1, you need to contact Cooler Master USA. This CPU cooler also supports the new AMD AM4 socket. This Hyper LED Cooler Master is 4.7 by 4.7 inches, which will fit most PCs. The Cooler Master Hyper LED measures 4.7 by 4.7 inches, the perfect size for optimizing performance. The system exerts a busy cooling system with the cooling system. Only 4 designs have direct thermal contact to accelerate surface-to-surface heat transfer. 3. Scythe Mugen 5. Rev B. The Scythe Mugen 5 Rev B is a high-performance CPU cooler you can get on a $50 budget. The performance of this CPU cooler is equal to or slightly better than others. The Scythe Mugen 5 Rev B CPU cooler is also very quiet and is compatible with a variety of CPU sockets, including AM4, with native support. The CPU cooler comes with a heatsink with 6 copper heat pipes and a copper base plate for maximum heat transfer to the aluminum fins. The asymmetric heatsink design and sloping heat pipes allow for a significant amount of RAM-free space, even with higher heatsinks. The fan used in this cooler is a Caseflex 120 PWM fan, which is a quiet fan with a maximum noise rating of only 24.9 decibels A. Fans are supplied with sealed precision fluid dynamic bearings, FDBS, for longevity and reliability, and only spin at relatively low speeds in the 300 to 1,200 RPM range. 4. Noctua NHL9. Low-profile rigs are mostly limited to stock coolers, which is why they perform poorly in most cases. However, the Noctua NHL9i is a sub-$50 CPU cooler that easily fits into a small form factor PC. Noctua is known for producing the best CPU cooling solutions. So it's no surprise that there's another Noctua processor cooler here. It has a low-profile design suitable for small form factor configurations. This allows you to make smaller PCs without compromising efficiency. 192mm fan comes with the cooler, so even a bit of overclocking is enough to keep the 8600K cool. With this CPU cooler, you shouldn't have any issues with free RAM space. A noise adapter that regulates fan speed and reduces noise is also provided with the cooler. 5. Cooler Master Air Maker, G200P. Now comes the Master Air Maker, built for gamers and overclockers who need ultra-low temperature, competitive LED lighting, and complete control over their hardware. Our new 3D VCTM technology not only enhances your system with improved reliability, performance, and durability, but also significantly reduces power consumption. And yes, 2 bundled top cover layouts are available, and you can customize the look by adjusting the fan size, position, or model to accommodate your graphics card or memory card. Cooler Master's engineers have been working hard for the past 5 years to find a better way to cool heat. Intensive components using patented vapor. This process cools the hardware quickly, and in 3D VCTM, the heat pipes and horizontal bases are interconnected to help increase the performance associated with traditional aluminum-based air coolers. 6. Noctua NHU-12S Redux Air Cooler. The Noctua NHU-12S Redux is the cheapest Noctua CPU cooler and a slimmer or streamlined version of the popular Noctua NHU-12S CPU cooler. The Noctua NHU-12S Redux is inexpensive while retaining almost all the good qualities of the Noctua NHU-12S. In terms of performance, the latest coolers are as good as the Noctua NHU-12S. In terms of size, both CPU coolers have the same height, width, and depth. The Noctua NHU-12S Redux has 4 copper heat pipes, one less than the Noctua NHU-12S. The number of fans packed into the Noctua NHU-12S Redux heatsink is very dense, which helps provide better heat dissipation. The Noctua NHU-12S Redux comes with an NFP12 Redux 1700 PWM fan that comes with SSO bearings. The fan is very quiet and has a maximum noise rating of 25.1 decibels A7. Deepcool GAM-XX 400. The Deepcool GAM-XX 400 is one of the most affordable aftermarket air coolers for gaming CPUs on the market. To be honest, it's one of the best cheap CPU coolers you can get without breaking your bank account. Like other inexpensive aftermarket CPU coolers, this one also has a 120mm fan and 4 heatsink pipes to absorb heat from your gaming rig. To add more color to your custom PC, this cooler comes with a blue LED. Supporting almost all sockets on Intel and AMD platforms, this low-budget cooler is perfect for video editing CPUs. As long as you're overclocking older Intel and AMD CPUs, you'll hardly notice a difference in fan noise. However, this works well if you are limited to only 6 cores. A CPU with more cores will generate a lot of heat and make more noise. Also, at 155 millimeters in height, this low-profile CPU cooler is ideal for small form-factor PC cases. It's one of the best CPU coolers you can get for under $50 unless you're playing high-end games.
Like, share, subscribe to Review Racer channel.